You may remember that last night we had a discussion as the NRL had launched its brand new advertising campaign. Now, yeah, it's a little too woke for some, but I didn't have huge problems with it. You may recall that central to it is Latrell Mitchell, who is a rugby league player who was draped in the Aboriginal flag. There was also a same-sex kiss that had happened between two girlfriends after playing women's rugby league state of origin games. Well, guess what's happened? They're going to change the ad. Rowan Dean went in hot and hard last night, and, well, here's just a taste of what he said.
Copywriter's been told, get an Aboriginal guy in there with the flag on his back. Get a woman in there, get a Sheila running through at the end. And they've been told all this, so they've gone away and they've rewritten it. And to me, I'm sorry, Paul, I think it's a terrific ad, but they've utterly destroyed it with that ridiculous shot with the flag on the back. Why bring politics into something like this at a time when politics is dividing the game? When you've had talkback radios going berserk, when you've had people going, you know, we're not going to sing the anthem, we're not going to do this, we're going to play this, we're going to have this flag. Why on earth would you bring politics into a terrific ad like that?
All right, well, the ad is all about trying to bring back memories of 30 years ago and the Tina Turner Simply the Best thing. This is part of it.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. Each time you listen,
All right, so that's part of the ad. As I said, I didn't mind it, but it was an internet ad that was 2 minutes long. There'll be a 30-second version that a lot of people are going to see. But the Daily Telegraph had a poll, and about 80% of people didn't like it. You heard what Rowan had to say. So here's what the National Rugby League's chief marketing officer is saying tonight. This is about getting people excited for the season. This is not a political campaign. Our intention is not to create a political debate. We are changing elements that people feel betrayed a negative. He goes on to say, and this is how the Daily Telegraph writes about it, that the longer-form advertisement, which is part of a wider advertising strategy, blah, 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 will focus, that being the 30-second one, on just what happened on the field. So they've decided they're not going to go woke. So because they had a profit last year, they have no plans on going broke. But that was the initial intention of the ad. If you have a view on that, like many did, and I reckon 95% of the people who were sending emails said, come on, most of this was good, but why do you have to ruin it with all of that woke stuff? Well, they're getting rid of the woke stuff, getting back to the stuff that is. What I like about this ad is I do like that at least somewhere on Australian television you're going to see an ad that celebrates, God forbid, the suburbs. Little kids running around, tackling each other in the backyard like millions of people do. For once, it's not an ad that's not about a dickhead dad or a mum rolling her eyes at dad. Largely, 90% of it, to me, pretty positive. They seem like they're going to cut back on the stuff that people have been annoyed at. Anyway, that's breaking tonight.